Hey, what's up, guys? This is IwillMURKu, and today I've got a game of ground war domination on Trailer Park. This game's a little different, than, I don't know, stuff that's normally up, as you can tell by the title, the endings. I don't know, I thought it was funny. This is like the first time this ever really happened to me, so I figured I'd go ahead and commentate and upload. I sped through a lot of this just because a lot of it was boring, but I slowed down the parts where I get some nice little kills and stuff. In the game, I'm using the 50 cal as my primary with, I don't even know what the secondary is, and I don't even think you see it in the game. It might be a shotgun, it might be a pistol. I don't know, the last few days I've been on like a sniping binge, that's all I've been doing. That is, excuse me, literally the only class I've touched for some reason. Normally I've kind of been like an intervention whore, but I got all my challenges and attachments and all that stuff done with intervention. So basically I was using the 50 cal just until I got fall camo, and then I have now switched back to my baby. I got fall camo yesterday, so I'm back on the intervention. But yeah, I was like, all I was doing was sniping, and I'm gonna kind of talk about sensitivity and that whole thing a little bit. I don't know. Like during this gameplay, I'm on 10 sensitivity, which is what I kind of like normally. In most of my other gameplays, I'm on a 7. Nice little quick scope there, but uh, I don't know. Like when I first started playing the game, you start at 3 or whatever, and that's fine. And then I moved up to 5, which I remember felt so fast to me at first. And then I moved up to 7, which was again crazy getting used to. But then I felt like when I went up to 10 and I played on 10 for a while, I really got used to it with the sniper at least. But the downside was, oh yeah, I'm using the Akimbo Raffica as a secondary, and I really ended up having a lot of trouble with those on that high sensitivity. And I feel like that's the big downfall, is like I felt more comfortable at close range using the sniper rifle than my secondary on this high sensitivity, just because I was so used to the sniper rifle with that movement, but especially with akimbo weapons and no way to zoom in and slow down the way that you move around, using 10 sensitivity on some secondary weapons turned out to be really hard. But I don't know, I kind of got used to it and I liked it, but I've moved back to 7 now, and I find that after playing on 10 and now going back to 7, I'm even more accurate than I ever was before, because 7 feels much more controlled, much more paced. And I don't know, I feel like my sniping's even more on now than it ever has been. But um, I don't know, between the Barrett and the intervention, like, a lot of people think they're pretty evenly balanced, blah, blah, whatever. But, like, the big trade-off that I feel is, obviously the intervention's bolt action, so it takes longer. And I've heard a lot of people say they feel intervention's more accurate, but I don't think I necessarily agree with that. I feel like the intervention's actually more forgiving, because like a shot like that right there, not really that one, but the first one where I was like a centimeter behind the guy, a lot of times the intervention will get that kill. I feel like it's more forgiving at distance than the 50 cal, and the 50 cal is actually more like precise to a T. Like if you're not right on that crosshair, you're not going to hit that shot. But with the intervention, you can miss your shot by a fraction of an inch and actually still pick up the kill. Although I do feel that for quick scoping and no scopes, the intervention probably is more accurate. But as far as like long range goes, I'd have to disagree with that statement that the intervention is more accurate. I feel like it's actually more forgiving sniper rifle, but either way, it is my favorite, and it's probably about all you're going to see me use now that I've gotten the fall on the 50 cal. But whatever, back to gameplay. You see that in this game, they have A right now, we have B and C, and I was just kind of patrolling up here behind this bar, picking them off as they were coming toward B from C earlier. And now that they're spawning at A, this is, provides some nice cover and really nice lines of sight to be able to pick these people off. So, you see that I've worked up my chopper gunner. My streaks are normal nuke streaks, Harrier, chopper gunner, and the nuke. And the game is already, since I've sped up so much, it's what, 165 to 101. It's already wrapping down pretty well. So you see I go into the chopper here and I speed this up as normal, and I do a pretty damn good amount of work with this chopper gunner here, but I come out and I don't know, 1 or 2 off. And when I come out, time is really winding down, and I honestly didn't know how close I was to my nuke. Like I come out and I check the score immediately after I come out, and it didn't really help at all because I had no clue where I was as far as getting the nuke goes. But You see the score, we're at 85 or is that 195? 188 to 114. And it's kind of slow paced here for a minute. I'm up here in this thing just kind of looking for a couple more kills. Didn't really want to die just in case I was 1 or 2 off. And it's 194 to 114 here. We've just capped all 3 points, so it's just 197. Game's about to end. Pick up the nuke here and check this out. Man, the only time that's ever happened to me. Literally in hand at the end of the game. But whatever. I hope you guys like this little change of pace. Come check out my channel for more, guys, and I'll be back more soon. Take it easy.